a year ago from now, I basically finished a 5-year relationship, and I started writing about that, and I basically thought it'd be a cool idea to write. I wanted to write an album originally because we finished the mini album. I wanted an album called Seasons, a song for each day, but it ended up becoming Seasons, the EP, like it is. Basically, so it's got, you know, it's not me rambling on, it's just a detail about the whole story, which it is. And the 4 songs is basically one question, which is love the reason we're alive? Because in autumn, I basically lost the relationship, lost everything, which made up my silly, stupid life at the time. I didn't know really what to do, and then at the same time I did stupid things to betray the people I loved at the time. Then in winter I actually, you know, started trying to find love again, and then in spring I actually found it. But that's basically Seasons summed up, right?
Convey the story kind of metaphorically with the use of a tree and the leaves and all that, you know, get the whole picture.
It's basically how you are, our lives are just like the tree, basically, as cheesy as it sounds. You know, in autumn I lost my baby, everything which meant, you know,
it's like
word to me.
Like a tree losing its leaves.
Losing its colour, and then in spring, you know, we watch it all come back to you, which is why the lyrics of this year are true.
So were these songs that were written before your last EP and have just sort of...
They were actually wrote, before the mini album even come out,
One of them.
The one of them, Autumn, which was the original idea, even though it starts on summer, because
that's where it started for you.
That's where it started for me. It is confusing if I went into a full detail, but it started with Autumn. We wrote the song before we even finished the mini album, and then as soon as the mini album was done, we just wanted to get straight out there with the next release, just so we're in the eye of things. Plus, the story was already written, it just needed the music, and it just comes so naturally. Like the boys, I just said, you know, I need this kind of mood for this song, and they did exactly that. Like, so.
'Cause I've been finding it hard. 'Cause I've been finding it hard.
When we first started writing the songs, from the first mini album which you hear from us is the first songs which we ever wrote. So you're just hearing the first stuff which come to our minds, you know, that when we first practiced. So it's basically the new EP is just, you know, us more where we've grown up over 5 months. We've worked harder, even though there's less songs. We've worked a lot harder, and we've grown up a lot in 5 months. Like
the songwriting's definitely grown up. I think Ramesh really. We were, you know, he still got that sound like carrying on from the first release. Like he kept that kind of sound. I'm kind of glad we did that.
Who loves you? I am the tree.
We didn't really need it. It's a story in itself, and it kind of, you know, says it what it is, just in those 4 songs. And the only interlude you hear is the opening track, and I just basically said to Luke, I want something which sums up, you know, a year in just one little, you know, which shows a new side of us, like, and you know, he wrote this on strings, and it's basically how I felt,
it's just
kind of
thing.
And he didn't even, you know, I can't write the music, and he basically wrote how I felt. You know, it's got the lift, and then it's got, you know, the stuff at the beginning, and then it kind of finds itself, and then it tells the story then in words.